Actually there's quite a few resources available on the web that can help you practice solving two-step equations. Let me go over a few of them with you just so you have some immediately here, but then I'll give you some links for some places you can go online to get a little more practice. A two-step equation really just means that you have two different things to do. They really aren't any more difficult than a one-step equation. You just have to do two one-steps in a row. For instance, say I have 2x minus 3 equals 7. This is an example of a two-step equation because I have a subtraction portion here that I need to get rid of, which of course means I'm going to add. And then I have a multiplication portion here that I need to get rid of, which means I'm going to divide because I want to do the opposite of what's going on so that I can get rid of pieces, get them out of the way, so find out what the variable is by itself. So let's go through this one real quick. First I want to get rid of this negative 3. I'm undoing things, I'm taking things away, so I do my order of operations backwards. I do addition subtraction first. Here I have a negative 3, so the opposite of subtracting 3 is adding 3. And I need to do the same thing to both sides. Negative 3 plus 3, that's 0. So I have just 2x left over here. Over here I have 7 plus 3, that's 10. And now I have 2 times x on this side, so I want to get rid of that 2. My goal is to get x by itself. So I want to get rid of that 2. It's being multiplied by the x, so I do the opposite, that's divide. Divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2, that's 1. And 1x is the same as just x. And then on the other side I have 10 divided by 2, that's 5. So x equals 5. If 2x minus 3 equals 7, then 1x equals 5. And that makes perfect sense because 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. So there's a two-step equation for you. Let's try another one. Let's try x divided by 3 plus 2 equals 10. Yeah, so same thing, getting rid of things. So we're going to do the order of operations backwards. So we'll subtract 2 from both sides. 2 minus 2 goes away. So we have just x divided by 3 on the left. Wow, cool, 3, Laramie. Okay, x divided by 3 equals 10 minus 2, that's 8. Let me fix that 3 real quick for long-term use. How's that? There we go. So now we have x divided by 3, that equals 8. We want to get rid of that divided by 3, so we're going to multiply, which is the opposite. Same thing to both sides. 3 times x divided by 3 is the same as just x. So x equals 8 times 3, that's 24. So really you can see that two-step equations really aren't something new. They're just two one-step equations. You're doing the one step that you've done before, only you're doing it and then doing another one step. It's not an entirely new concept at all. It's just two steps in a row. Now I promised some resources. If you take a look at these websites down here, you may want to pause the video here and write a couple of these down, or just copy and paste them if your screen will let you do that. But these are some great places to go and sort of practice two-step equations. It's worth getting good at them. I know nobody ever wants to do extra math, but you'll actually save yourself in the long run, save yourself a lot of time, because these are parts of longer equations, and the faster you can do these, the faster you'll be able to do the longer equations and not have to put so much effort into them.